Welcome to Big Brother 22 Commentary, okay, by Community Reviews.
Good morning. Good morning, Facebook. Good morning, Periscope. And good morning, YouTube. Dani called an emergency committee meeting because the veto ceremony is actually going to be recorded today. So she wanted an emergency committee meeting to do this. She wants to tell everybody, the whole house, because she says Davon is going to use the veto, which she thinks is a bad idea to save Kevin. Okay, 100%. She's like debating, going back and forth. She kind of was mad because Nicole went to Davon and told Davon, whatever you decide, I'm fine with it. I'll support you 100%. Dani does not want the veto to be used. She wants the veto nomination to stay the same. She is the HOH. The committee is her alliance. And she is saying to the alliance, let's keep the nominations the same. Everybody raise your hand if you're not going to send Kevin home. That is super insane to me. I think that's a really bad idea for Dani to do that. They all keep on saying for Davon's game, because now Dani's doing a double cross. She pulls the whole community together and say, okay, well, I don't want Davon to use the veto, but I think she's going to use the veto. So you put a target on Davon's back no matter what, because you're telling the whole committee, I'm the HOH. I do not want the veto to be used, and Davon is saying that she may use the veto. So she's gonna put a target on Davon's back, because I don't see why that would be a bad thing for her not to. I'm sorry, I don't see why that'd be a bad thing. Well, okay, this is what I said about Davon using the veto. She uses the veto and she saves Kevin. She has an ally. Okay. Now all of a sudden, Kevin's a threat. Here goes Cody. You know how many times Kevin has almost won an HOH? I don't understand their method to their madness on this Big Brother. Now you're saying Kevin is a threat, supposedly, because he won a veto and he almost won in other competitions. So they have this emergency meeting, and Memphis is like saying stuff like, I'm not for sure. Are you sure everybody gonna raise their hand? Because she says she's gonna interrupt. She says she's going to interrupt. She's gonna let them have their speeches. Dani says she's going to interrupt the veto ceremony to say, like, Kevin is safe. You don't have to use the veto. Let's keep the nominations the same. Okay. And then, Cody was like, I think we should tell Cody ahead of time. Because, see, Cody already felt like that as, like, alliances go. There are a lot of things that he knows going on. Like, for instance, them have this meeting. Like, Cody's like, we should tell Tyler that we're having this meeting and that you're going to do this spring surprise for everybody to raise their hand and, say, yeah, we're going to, Kevin's going to be okay. I'm sorry, we'll keep the nominations the same or not voting out, whatever they're talking about, not voting. It's kind of stupid to me. If you're going to have a veto ceremony, I don't see why you should interrupt it to try to get everybody to vote where you want them to vote. The whole point of the veto ceremony is the person with the veto, they say, I'm going to use the veto or not. It's the whole point of it. And then the HOH has nominated. See, Dani is so afraid that she's going to have to nominate somebody else that she's freaking out. Like, she made a comment talking about, well, I had it sprung on me where I had to nominate somebody, and she's meaning David. Because when David got taken off the block, she had to name somebody else, and she didn't like that. She did not like being put in a position where she had to nominate somebody else on the spot. So she's kind of feeling like, I don't want it to happen to me again. Dani, this is Big Brother. You're HOH. You're gonna have to nominate somebody again if she uses the veto. And I don't think it's right to try to make somebody not use the veto because to not use the veto because you don't want to be put on the spot again. I think that's wrong. I think that's wrong. I think if Devon wants to use HOH, I say Devon use HOH. It works in your favor if you use HOH, if you use the veto, because you and Kevin are close. One thing about Big Brother that's really important is alliances and keeping your word. Her saving Kevin is keeping her word to him. I don't see it as necessarily a bad thing. But at the same time, the safe way to be with veto, the safe way to be with veto is to not use the veto, keep the nominations the same. Magnet, do what's up? She only needs to convince Devon. Look, why is she holding a whole committee meeting to try to change the whole veto ceremony? I'm going to interrupt this is Dani. I'm going to interrupt the veto ceremony. I'm going to interrupt, okay? And you guys need to raise your hand. And I'm like, girl, this is not school. This is not school. Stop. You are not the teacher of Big Brother. She's doing too much. Magnet dude. I think she's doing way too much. And because she's so upset, Davon just came and told her, she was like, I'm planning on using the veto. I think she told us last night. And she's so upset because she's acting like Christmas a little bit. I have the powers. You guys should do what I say. I'm the HOH. And then Christmas is so annoying. Christmas is in the committee meeting saying, yeah, she had a day one since the first day. Christmas, shut the hell up. Oh my God. Somebody shut up, Christmas. Oh my God, you're so remedial. She had a somebody from day one and you didn't? Why is it okay for you guys to have a number one from day two or day three, but Davon and Bailey can't? I can't with that. That's so lame to me. I don't understand that. I do not understand. How is it okay for you guys to have a number one, but Davon and Bailey, it was such a bad thing? Christmas says the same tune over and over. That's why I feel like she had a personal situation with Davon and Bailey. Because you should hear her in the committee meeting. She had a number one from day one. That's gonna just make her go up. You want Davon out so bad, it's not even funny. Christmas, she is so happy to be a part of something. When she was up there at the committee, you should have saw Christmas. She was so excited. She was like, oh my God, I'm a part of something now. I really can't. I really can't with Christmas. I'm sorry. I can't with her. I think Christmas is so fake. She's fake and she's also racist. This is my opinion, obviously. So that is where we are. Ceremony should be tonight, recorded tonight, and it'll play tomorrow. So we will know what you see, what you see is what you get. Hey, it's what you get. Welcome. I'm happy that Davon is using the video. Let's see some Mayo people out. Oh wait, let's see. It's on the. Yes, yes. Now, I don't know what's going to happen, and the reason why I say I don't know what's going to happen is because I don't know if she uses it, is the house going to turn against her? But this is what I said. If there's a chance that the whole house is going to turn against her for using the veto, it doesn't matter. Because they're coming for Davon no matter what she does. No matter what veto she uses, not uses, Davon will always be the target for the entire house, some kind of way, including Dani. Some kind of way, they will make it seem like Davon was wrong this week. Next week, Christmas will be reminding them, well, look, Davon used the veto and Dan didn't want her to. Some kind of way she'll be the target. So no matter what she does, she will be the target. So if it was me, I wouldn't give a crap. Because I would already know going in that they're going to make me a target for the rest of the season. So I got to fight for HOH and veto every time I step out into the field or step on the ground or whatever competition they have. I know I got to fight every time. There is no freaking way Davon will be safe if she don't get an HOH or veto every week. She will be sent home, and they will use this week as a reason if she does use the veto. They will use this as the reason if she used the veto this week. So there was just a quick live letting you. What's up, Dive for Dep? Letting you guys know that the committee had an emergency meeting because Davon did come to Dani and tell her in the HOH room, I plan on using it for what her reasons. She feels like she needs to use it to save Kevin. So we'll see tomorrow night, but I will tell you guys today if she used the veto or not and the results of it because it's going to make the house blow up. I'm just hoping that it's not going to be another fight with Davon, with Dani or anybody else or Christmas or whatever. I really hope there's going to be a gang up Mayo on Davon. Okay, what I want to see is Davon and David continue to work together and Kevin to get to the end. Now, let them bring Ian in, but Ian is I don't know. Ian is just a. Davon needs to win H. Yes, Magnet Dude, yes. Davon needs to win HOH or she will be going home. There is no doubts about that. If she does not win HOH this week or even veto, she will be on the block. I don't care if it's a pawn. I don't care if we just need somebody. Oh, I can't. She will be on the block. Day is so smart. She told Dani why is that some people are safe and others aren't on the block. Wait, I'm sorry, I didn't understand what you meant. She told Dani why is that some people are safe and others aren't. This is true though. There are so many people in the house that can go on the block that'd be better. Hoping Tyler goes this week. The thing about it, Dani is kind of sneaky. In reality, Dani wants Tyler to go home. Tyler knows it. Actually, the whole house knows Dani would like for Tyler to go home. Okay. But she's telling the committee, oh, yeah, no. Tyler's going nowhere. But she wants Tyler to go home. She does. And it would be a good game move in Big Brother history for a woman to actually make a move instead of still following this whole stupid alliance crap. Like, this is not a group competition. It's an individual competition. But this whole season, all I'm saying is a group. Do not realize this is a one person will be able to win at the end, only one, not a group. That's what they don't understand about this season. It's so weird to me. Welcome, Keldon. But Magnet Dude, I agree with you completely. Let me put this up here real quick. This is the first week. Hold on. This is the first week of jury. Hey, Shady Baby, what's up? This is the first week of jury, so whoever gets voted out will be going to jury this week. They'll be going. Nobody going home. Look, Bailey's home. She's with her man. She's probably gonna take a month off from social media. I think that Swaggy said he's gonna take his wife. They're gonna go out of town for like a month. Probably not really be on social media, which I understand that. and gonna be gone for a while because he's gonna give her a much needed break. She was gone for over a month, and the big brother house did with all that, so she's gonna go and relax and everything. So I think that's a great idea. So if anybody leaves the house now, they will be the first person in jury, which I know that Tyler and Bailey were both trying to prevent that from happening. They wanted to go home instead of the jury. Bailey said she'd rather go home instead of jury. I think Tyler even said he'd rather go home instead of the jury. But if Tyler gets voted out, he will be going to jury first. The Mayo Crew. That's what we call them in commission reviews. We do call them the Mayo Crew. Okay. The Mayo Crew was talking about staging a fight. So Davon doesn't use the veto, not realizing that Davon is a whole acting coach. Right. She knew that David was lying. She knew David was lying. What you see, what you get. They trying to, girl. These people get on my nerves instead of taking the time to re-strategize because they don't have the power for 2 minutes. They want to flip the tables and throw a hissy fit. Oh yeah, because they're not in power. They can't control it. They want to control Davon. You can't control a person like that. Davon, if she uses the power, you guys see. Danny is just trying to avoid putting somebody else up. That is it. Because this is the thing. This is the thing. Danny is afraid of her game being blowed up. She keeps on saying the reason why she doesn't want Davon to use it is because she's gonna lose her mess up her game. To be honest, if she used the veto, Danny's game will get blown up. And the reason why is this because Danny will have to use, she will have to put somebody else up. And most likely it will be somebody that will mess up her game because it will have to be either Ian, she can't put up David, Ian, Nicole, Memphis, Cody. That is why Danny is upset. If the video was used, she would have to put one of them up. But this is what I want to know as far as rules. I don't know if I would use it because I don't want to take a chance of me going on the block. This is me if I was Davon. That would be my only fear is if I use this veto, will I go on the block? I'm not sure what the rules. Can someone go on the block if they use the veto on somebody else? See, to me, in Big Brother history, I'm not sure it's happened or not. But me, myself, I'll be so afraid I would go on the block in all times. I really believe I don't think I would ever use a veto unless it was on me. That might sound selfish, but I'm serious. I don't think I would ever use a veto unless it was on myself. What you see is what you get. She protected. Okay. Cody said if Davon used the video, he's going to fight for that HOH and put Day on the block. He is so, what you see is what you get. I don't know what it is about the Mayo. Cody has been so pressed against Davon since the beginning, just like Christmas. The Mayo crew cannot stand this chocolate woman to be in his house. Cody called out Davon's name in the HOH when they were going back and forth. With Bailey was still there. Was she almost won? Cody was one of the first one to call out her name to make sure she got eliminated. Davon is safe. She won the veto. So, okay, okay. So then, if I'm gonna tell you something else, if I won the veto, I would have used it on Kevin. For one, to protect Kevin. For two, to make their game blow up and see what happens and let them fight amongst each other. Because whoever Danny puts up, Danny will put a target on her back, whoever is in the Mayo Alliance. So that's what I would do, point blank, period. I would use it. I would use it. Let the Mayo fight. I'll be a target, but I'm a target anyway. So what does it matter? I'm a target anyway. So I would use it. Mm-mm. find out. We'll find out probably this afternoon. I'm gonna go live. I'm off tomorrow, my last day that I do my 6 days straight. But I will be going live tonight because it won't show until tomorrow. But we will know today, and we will be going live tonight. So you guys, make sure you guys don't forget to sign up to subscribe to Community Reviews on YouTube, because we're gonna dish about this tonight. Because I really want to get into discussion. If Davon uses the veto, it's gonna blow up the house. Their obsession with Davon is unhealthy. Cody thinks he's entitled to playing other people's game for them, and they can only make moves approved by him when it doesn't make sense for the game. Shady baby, Cody is a Derek baby. He needs to be quiet. He's one of Derek's children. Sponsored by Derek. Bright Star, please like and share. Yes, Black TV is back. BGC. They have winners in their house. They mad about Davon. I don't know what it is about Davon. They are so obsessed with women. It's really weird to me. She's going on the block regardless if she used the video or not. If I was they, I would play my game, not the community game. IVICRU. That's what I said. If it was me as Davon, I would use it. Because at the end of the day, she's going to always be on the block. It's not going to matter what she does. She's black. They're all after her for whatever reason. She's going to be on the block. Make sure you guys, please. Do not forget to subscribe to all my social media so you don't miss out on anything else that I post. Shady baby facts. The last 3 comments were on point, baby. Thank you, everybody who came into the live this morning. Okay, everybody who have not subscribed to my YouTube, subscribe to me right now, because I will be posting my live up this afternoon. We will be going live once the news breaks about if she used the video or not, because we're going to get into a discussion. We're going to all get into discussion, and we are going to talk about, yes, right, so this whole chat, and it's been number of facts this whole morning. And we're going to talk about it this afternoon, because I want to hear what your guys' opinion if she uses it. And I think she will use it. The house will blow up. I guarantee you, the house will turn on each other. If I was Davon and David, I would let them, and Kevin, I would let them turn on each other, and I would sit back and watch the explosion. Okay? It's not Big Brother. It's Big Babies. Everyone's scared to make a move. Facts. All right, guys. I'm going to blow you guys a kiss. Don't forget to come through. Hit that like button on YouTube for me. Please hit that YouTube button for me. Subscribe and like. Share to Twitter. Share this in Periscope. Please. And I'm going to blow you guys a kiss. I'm going to talk to you guys later on. You have a great day. Be safe. Wish you wear your mask and gloves. Please go get your flu shot and be safe, please.